Welcome to our Spotlight segment on Nikola Jokić. We have spoken about his special talents on the show over the past few weeks as he lines up for the Rising Stars Challenge on Saturday in New Orleans. But could he be considered the best NBA player not to be playing in the All-Star game? Jokić is putting up incredibly versatile numbers for a big man, and he's only 21 years old, and I'm sure he'll be on Thursday's list of 25 under 25. We'll see where he ends up on there. He has a higher player efficiency rating than LeBron James this season. He has soft hands in the paint, and he has no problem dropping threes from 26 feet. He also became the first Denver Nuggets player to drop 40 points at Madison Square Garden since 1978, shooting at 74%. That's ridiculous. Then he followed up with a strong showing against the defending champs with 27 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks in 37 minutes. And last night with a triple-double against the Warriors. The future is here, and the future is exciting. Let's get into it with Chuck and Coach.
All right, Coach. This young man, he's versatile, he's swift, he's fast, he's ferocious, he's everything above. He's everything that you used to be back in the day. Coach, tell us about the second round, 41st overall pick in the 2014 draft.
What a steal, and also what a breath of fresh air. Here's a guy that's putting up unbelievable numbers, Chuck, and he really doesn't care about his numbers. All he does is care about winning. Denver tried the experiment with the two bigs. It didn't work. Yet he was the one that went to Mike Malone and said, Coach, maybe I ought to come off the bench. That might be better for the team. When you think about his vision, his patience, that's what makes him a great passer and a playmaker. He lets plays develop. And then when you look at the other bigs in the NBA that have a great field goal percentage, they're the high flyers, the dunkers. He relies on his soft touch inside and his feathery jump shot. The future is bright. He's a franchise player in Denver.
Now, numbers don't lie, Coach. Tell us about his stats, maybe over the last 10 games, and how about that performance, that breakout game per se that he had in New York at the Garden?
Chuck, I'm not into stats. You refer to me as old all the time, but I prefer old school. I can spin numbers any way that I want. The fact of the matter is he's putting up great numbers. But when you think of MSG, that's what excites me. He dropped 40 points in the world's greatest arena. Now, he's only the second Denver Nugget ever to drop 40 plus. David Thompson dropped 41, I believe, in 1978. And the 40 really excites me. But what's even better as a coach, it's the way he got the 40. He was 17 of 24 from the field, had 18 points in the third quarter. That's the greatest arena in the world. And he got off.
How you doing, Ken? All right, now listen. While Nikola's going to play in the Rising Stars Challenge, he won't be in Sunday's All-Star game. Is it safe to say that he's the best player to not play in Sunday's game?
Chuck, I don't know if we could say he's the biggest snub, but on this Valentine's Tuesday, I guess we could say, hey, where's the love for Nikola Jokić? But I think it would have been there more so as far as the ballot box goes if he would have had these numbers that he's had over the last month earlier in the season. But again, he's just about a month and a half removed from coming off the bench, turning into a young superstar, a steal in the second round. Now it looks like for the Denver Nuggets. As you look at this young man, we'll get to see more of him in the Rising Stars Challenge. But 21 points, 12 boards, 6 assists a game, coming off that incredible triple-double last night in the win in the Mile High City against the Golden State Warriors. So the ceiling definitely high for Nikola Jokić. As far as being snubbed, you look at Conley, Embiid, Gobert, and Lillard. They too can complain they didn't make the squad. He'll be there year after year if he stays healthy and continues on his way up.
All right, Ken. Now, look, Nikola's a very special player. Triple-double against the Golden State Warriors. I mean, that's saying a lot. But listen, basketball, like life, is all about improving. How can you see him improving his game over the next several seasons?
Chuck, like anything in the world of sports, it's what have you done for me lately? And not only the triple-double last night by Jokić, but when you look at what he's done over the last month or so, the numbers have been outstanding. Now, he did tweak the hip a little bit, but he bounced back nicely, and that showed me some durability for a big guy. Also, stamina-wise, needs to improve just a little bit. I understand he's practicing in the altitude in the Mile High City, playing a lot of games there. So if he can improve that stamina, play more than 27 minutes a game, maybe get it up to 34, 35, can you imagine the numbers he'll put up? Right now, 21 points, 12 boards, 6 assists. That's outstanding. But if he can play more minutes, that will be key. Nikola Jokić, just 21 years of age. He's a steal, like I said, in that second round, and his upside is huge.